I was trying to figure out a way to put a pipe on the Coleman bike, but with stuff that I have laying around here, because I just didn't want to buy a pipe. I wanted to do it on the cheap. So I found this pipe off of a project that I already had. This is a pit bike pipe. And it was actually from this cart where I bought a pit bike pipe, and it came with a muffler and this pipe, and I welded it all together. And anyway, I ended up with this piece left over, and I'm like, man, this would work perfect on this bike, on this Coleman bike. So I'm going to try to put this on the Coleman bike. And then I found out that the flange on here is the same or pretty dang close to a Predator flange. So I'm going to use this flange, cut this off, weld it on that pipe, and then bolt this to the bike, and then put a silencer on the end of the pipe. So we'll see how that thing runs. I think it'll be pretty cool. Pull this exhaust off. Should be pretty easy.
Oh my god.
There you go.
That's awesome.
So that was easy. Look how restrictive that exhaust is. It's got like that pinch in the exhaust and the muffler. No wonder the cold air intake doesn't work that good. No air going out. I actually take the flange off here. Use the Predator flange. Weld it on here. And it should be good to go. Yeah, see, this will work. So let's cut the flange off. There's the flange that I'll be using. That looks nice. Put it on the bike and mark it. And just tack it right there.
Damn, it sucks.
Good. All right, this thing came out pretty sweet. I grinded those nuts off that were on there, so it looks nice. It has a nice bend in it. But anyway, yeah, it looks like it fits on there pretty good. There you go. Yeah, pretty sweet. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. So it has room for a, it comes to the outside. It bolts onto the outside. So it has room for a baffle right here without hitting the frame. So it's kind of kicked out a little bit. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. And it only costed the price of welding gas. That was it. All right, throw a little paint on this puppy. Let me go do a top speed run and see if it made any kind of difference. Top speed run. It's funny, when you get going really fast now, it totally cuts out, like it needs more fuel. So I'm gonna have to change the float level or put a bigger jet or something, because when you get really fast, it cuts out. So it definitely, it's definitely pumping more air, I'll tell you that. All right, the homemade header pipe seems like it does make it run better, but the only thing is now, it actually runs out of fuel. So when I'm going down the road and it seems like it's at top end, it'll just totally die, like it runs out of fuel. So it's definitely most likely pumping more air. So now to benefit from the pipe and the intake, I got to rejet the carburetor or something, because it totally dies. So I think it needs like the float level higher or a rejet, that it literally totally runs out of fuel for some reason. But yeah, it sounds better. It seems like it runs better. I think I got it to 37 on the GPS again, but like I said, right when I got it to 37, it totally died. So I'll rejet it and then try it again. But yeah, definitely a cool mod.